The St. Lucian National Trust has been forced to cut salaries and reduce working hours to close a budgetary gap caused by the pandemic. The Trust has been bracing for cutbacks for months due to the closure of heritage sites brought about by the COVID-19 crisis. Chair Alison King revealed that the cost-saving measures take effect next month. The revelation was made during the Trust's first virtual annual general meeting via Zoom on Saturday, November 28th.
On November 11th, 2020, we informed staff of the approach to be followed, which includes a reduction in salary and work hours in December 2020, and the severance of all staff effective December 31st, 2020. In parallel, we began a critical examination of our work program to retain those services necessary to see the Trust through the financial crisis we face and to keep the Pigeon Island National Landmark open. This exercise will be completed in the coming days and will be used as the basis for re-engaging staff whose services will be necessary to meet our objectives from January 1st, 2021.
King previously stated that the conservation group's only income flow was from its membership dues. She says the Trust lost some $800,000 of income from April to October 2020.
The pandemic has impacted heavily on the tourism sector and by extension on the Trust's income. To put this into perspective, our income between April and October of 2019 was $1.247 million. And for the same period this year, income was $197,000. As a result, over the past 7 months, we have spent just over $1 million more than we have earned to keep the organization functioning. This is clearly unsustainable, and we are forced to make considerable changes to our operations to ensure the survival of the organization.
The current UWP administration had withdrawn the Trust's annual subvention in 2017, with Prime Minister Alan Chastanet insisting that the heritage organization come up with business proposals. Chastanet and the Conservancy have been at odds on a number of issues. Nonetheless, the Trust plans to meet with the Prime Minister to explain their financial situation.
Council will continuously monitor the financial health of the Trust and give due consideration to reinstating positions that may have been made redundant during the restructuring and adjusting the work program when feasible. We have also approached the Prime Minister for support during this difficult period and will be meeting with him next week to present our case. These were difficult decisions to arrive at. Council is mindful of the emotional and financial stress these decisions have had and will continue to have on our dedicated staff. But we could find no viable alternative if the organization is to survive.
The Trust has been facing financial difficulties over the past few years, notwithstanding the withdrawal of the government's subvention. Officials have taken a few measures to reduce expenses and keep the heritage organization afloat, but the closure of heritage sites has forced the Trust's hand. Colby DeVoe, HDS News Force.